Alright guys, JH6, welcome back to the channel. We definitely appreciate you guys watching. So what a beautiful day here in North Carolina. So I thought that I'd take this opportunity to come out here and make a video and talk about what about if somebody's following you? What about if you find yourself in a situation where someone is actually following you to do something bad to you? So let's face it, guys. If you have a gun, if you have a gun like this, Glock 17 with a TOR1, you're probably going to be very well covered. You know, if you find yourself in a situation, you're going to have a way to defend yourself. But a lot of people don't have a gun. A lot of people cannot carry a gun because of the stupid laws and regulations that we have in place right now. A prime example is going to be the daily shooter. Now, some time ago, the daily shooter found himself in that type of situation where he was being followed by 3 guys, I think. And I think it was Walmart or something like that while he was doing groceries. I'm gonna put his channel down below and check him out because he's actually having a giveaway right now. So again, guys, you may find yourself in that type of situation. So I want to address that topic because as a military policeman, we responded to a couple of calls where ladies were actually being followed. So let me tell you a couple of things. So as always, I'm not an expert, so this is just my opinion. Definitely seek out formal training, but I think it's going to be a different, especially if you're in a car or if you're actually walking, you know. Again, there's going to be a different. Now, if you're driving a vehicle and you actually find yourself in a situation where somebody's following you, definitely do not drive home. Don't drive home, because if you drive home, people are going to know who you are. People are going to know your address and things like that. So I would advise you to drive to a place where there's a lot of people. You know, do not stop. Keep driving. If you have to drive yourself to the police station, drive yourself to the police station. The best thing will be to call 911, report that you're being followed by whoever, report the description of the car, report as much information as you can, and allow them to guide you through the right path. A lot of times the 911 operator would tell you, hey, drive towards this location because the police officers are going through that location. So again, I would advise you not to stop. I would advise you to continue. If the police show, and this happened to us a few times, if the police show up and pull over that guy that is following you, don't stop. Keep going. Typically, they're going to tell you to stop at a different location so they can make contact with you and get the information as well. But I got to tell you guys, the main thing will be do not drive home and definitely call the police. Now, guys, if you find yourself like the daily shooter, actually somebody following you at a Walmart, you know, at a local place or something like that, I would definitely recommend you to walk towards people. Always walk towards people. If you want to see people around you, those people could potentially help you, or call 911 or call for help. So in the case of Walmart, definitely walk to the front and call the supervisors, call the police. Always call the police. So I would recommend you to walk towards people. I would recommend you, if you're in the parking lot, I would recommend you to walk towards a place that is light up, especially at nighttime. You don't want to be in the dark. Don't go to your car, because if you go to your car, again, now they're going to have information on you. Then they could potentially get your license plate. They got your vehicle identification, what kind of car you're driving. So do not walk to the car. Walk towards people. Walk towards the light. Make sure the place is light up, because again, bad people are going to be afraid of the light, because people could identify them. And if you have to scream, I got to tell you guys, if you have to scream. If you start screaming, I got to tell you what, that's going to scare the bad guys. The bad guys are going to go like, whoa, and go away. If you are a lady, if you are a guy, if you are whoever, I got my little notes right here, and you start screaming, again, that's going to scare people. People are actually going to walk away because you're making noise, because you're making a show, and people are just going to walk away. Remember, guys, at the beginning of the video, I showed you the gun. This is last resort. This is not a ticket for you to do whatever you want. So again, just because you have a gun doesn't mean that you're going to ignore everything that I'm saying in this video. Doesn't mean that you're going to go into the dark. Doesn't mean that you're going to stop the car and address the situation because you have a gun. That gun is the last resort for everything. When everything else fails, when everything goes bad, that's when you use your firearm. If you, again, know the definition of deadly force, know when you have to use it and things like that. But again, when everything else fails. So if you're walking around and you're being followed, definitely go to the light. Go to where people are. Call the police. All right, guys, hopefully that helped you out. Let me know what you think down in the comments. As always, if you like this type of videos, click like, subscribe to the channel, share the videos, and God is in control.